Happy Comic-Con, everyone! It's Dan, welcome back to Dan and Taz Media, and today, right now, I am actually recording a video I was not planning to make at all. Like, seriously, just a few minutes ago, I was in the middle of finishing up the Zoo arc in One Piece for an upcoming video I'm gonna be making in the next few days when I'm completely caught up with the series. Until when, all of a sudden, I got a notification on Discord that apparently Adult Swim has released a new trailer for the upcoming Uzumaki anime. Now, I am honestly at a loss for words about this because, this has been an anime I've been looking forward to for so long. For context, Uzumaki is a manga by one of my favorite horror authors, Juni Ito. Essentially, you can think of Juni Ito as the Stephen King of manga, and this is actually one of his best works. Now, this manga follows a girl named Kiri and her boyfriend Suichi, whose hometown ends up falling victim to what is only ever described in the manga as the curse of the spiral. You can think of the curse as this malicious presence that's causing a whole bunch of supernatural phenomenon and mass hysteria, but only in Kiri and Suichi's hometown of Kurazucho. And pretty much from the day this anime was announced, it's had a lot of eyes on it. Not just from the pre-existing manga fandom, but also from anime-only newbies, and even beyond that, from horror buffs who enjoy frightening media and thriller-themed content. However, there's actually been quite a lot of time that's passed since the anime adaptation of this book was first announced. Hell, this anime was announced all the way back at the Crunchyroll convention of 2018, which was over 4 years ago. And since then, it's been delayed so many times that there's now been an ongoing joke amongst the fandom that the anime adaptation is cursed because it kept getting delayed over and over and over again for a variety of different reasons. No matter what, it seemed like something happened that prevented this thing from coming out. However, if we are going to take Adult Swim for their word, for what they said apparently at their panel today at Comic-Con, it seems like this year, hopefully, is the year that this anime comes out. In fact, I'm actually looking at the thumbnail for the trailer right now, and they actually have, the supposed release date included within the title of the YouTube video, which I think is really funny. Saying it's coming out in September 28th, which is actually quite soon. That's only 2 months away. But let's not jinx it. I'm not going to spend too much time rambling about it. You're here for my trailer reaction, so that's what I'm gonna give you. But before we get into the trailer reaction, if you like anime and manga and also reaction videos like these, make sure to subscribe to my channel to get more content like this. And if you are also into Juni Ito, I also recommend subscribing because I will be reviewing the series once all the episodes come out later this year. And if that does well, I might even review some of his other manga because I actually have a few of them over there in my shelf, as you can see. So just let me know in the comment section and we'll see. But let's just get into this trailer reaction. I mean, this is 4 years coming, so you might as well. Trailer starts in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, here's the town. Looks really creepy. This shot of Kiri has been shown in so many of the other trailers. Oh, that's new. Oh, it's the spiral head girl. Oh, the hair. Oh, they're actually adapting that chapter. It's a lighthouse too. Oh my god, look at the detail. Oh, the twister. Oh god. Oh, the finger. Oh my god, it's the iconic Oh shit, they are not shying away from the body horror. Wow, oh my god. Uzumaki, coming to Toonami, September 28th at 12:30 a.m. Oh wow, that's actually really late. That's later than any of the other Toonami originals they've done. Alright, so now that I've actually seen this trailer, I've got to say, this was actually a pretty solid look at this upcoming anime. It's the animation is incredibly detailed, which is very good, but what's even more impressive about that is that it looks almost exactly like Juni Ito's artwork, because one thing that a lot of the previous adaptations of Juni Ito's, well, more specifically anime adaptations of Juni Ito's works have like really failed to do is capture like that detail, that explicit, like both beauty and horror of Juni Ito's artwork that he infuses into his stories. And all of the previous anime adaptations of Juni Ito's stories have failed miserably at doing this. So it's actually pretty cool that we are seemingly, we are getting an anime adaptation that is going to capture the visual aesthetic and appeal of Juni Ito and his stories. Because this trailer was super on point. Like, almost all the scenes looked like something that was ripped out of this very manga, which, as far as I can recall, is actually a first for any anime based off of Juni Ito's manga. Now, one thing I am a little disappointed about when it comes to this trailer is that it didn't have any voice acting, which is actually kind of surprising because the last two trailers actually did include voice acting. Like, the very first trailer that they ever dropped for the series, I think it was like 2 years ago at this point, actually opens with Uki Satake's narration for Kiri's character. And then the trailer after that, the one they released at last year's Comic-Con, actually gave us our first listen to Shinichiro Miki's voice for Kiri's boyfriend, Suichi. And the entire trailer was essentially just 2 long takes from the show of the characters conversing and explaining what the spiral is doing to the town. And I would have expected this trailer to have done the same thing, only maybe this time in English, since they actually just finished announcing the simuldub cast for the series at Anime Expo, which is actually comprised of some pretty big names in anime voiceover. And a few of the voice actors, in particular Abby Trott, the English voice of Kiri in the series, even took to her social media to express what a big fan she was of Juni Ito and the Uzumaki manga and how excited she was for having booked the role. Which makes it an even bigger shame that we didn't get to hear the talents of her or any of the other English VAs in this trailer. But aside from that minor nitpick, I thought this was a pretty good trailer. Like, after today, Uzumaki is now officially my most anticipated anime of the year. Like, screw Dan. I am way more excited to see how they adapt Juni Ito's work, one of his best stories that he's ever told, into anime. I am really hoping that this not only breaks the trend of bad Juni Ito anime, but also hopefully puts an end to the curse of bad horror manga anime adaptations in general. Because even outside of Juni Ito, horror manga in general don't necessarily have a great reputation for getting good anime adaptations. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a few good ones, but those series are incredibly niche and not well known to the masses of the anime fandom. There was a point where many of us thought that the curse had finally broken when Promised Neverland Season 1 came out, but then, like, Season 2 came out and unfortunately proved to everyone that wasn't the case at all. So, let's all hope that Uzumaki has way better luck and may actually become, like, the first horror anime to become, like, really popular and mainstream. I hope it does, especially since this series actually has, like, a following even outside of traditional like anime watchers. Many horror fanatics absolutely adore Uzumaki as a story. So fingers crossed, everyone. Let's all pray for the best. But with that being said, those are my thoughts on the trailer. What did you think of this trailer? Are you just as excited as me? Are you scared that it's gonna be just as bad as the other anime adaptations of Juni Ito's stories? Make sure to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video to show your support for me and my content. So without further ado, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.